Engelbert doesn't reach out to clarify her statements, to clean up her statements. Caitlin, I didn't say that, Caitlin. She's making it up. I mean, I didn't say it. Cathy Engelbert, leadership is down across every professional league. Cathy Engelbert just happens to be the worst of the worst, the bottom of the barrel. She's terrible, but we've been saying that.
Media coverage emphasized the contrast. The commissioner of the WNBA has yet to publicly respond to this controversy.
You know, we need great leadership in this time across all levels. This is straight up the most important moment in this league's history. Well, this league's been around for 25 plus years, and
the commissioner never reached out to women's basketball's biggest star. Cathy Engelbert didn't even call Caitlin Clark, underscoring a glaring lack of direct communication.
Your commissioner did not reach out to the most popular superstar in women's sports. The commissioner didn't call her about this. I'm shocked that Cathy Engelbert's got a job right now as we speak.
Cathy Engelbert and it's been nothing good on the basketball side.
You should have been on her phone 24/7 talking to her. Caitlin should have been saying, man, me and Cathy talk all the time. You know, Cathy gets on my nerves as much as she be calling me. Like, that's how your relationship should have been with Caitlin.
How it seemed like Fee literally just held the Caitlin Clark weapon there and just used Caitlin Clark to get what she and the league wanted.
Cathy Engelbert never follows up to clarify or correct her words.
Caitlin Clark just unloaded on Cathy Engelbert and exposed the absolute truth about her injury.
Finally, the Indiana Fever has taken the gag order off Caitlin Clark, and she is finally made available to speak to the media.
She was talking about how she feel about Cathy's leadership. She was giving it all right here.
Caitlin Clark commented, quote, "We need great leadership at this time across all."
Be held accountable. I think that there are a lot of people in the position of powers in the WNBA who they might be really great business people, but they don't know shit about basketball, and that's got to change.
Cathy Engelbert, it's done. This chapter is closed, it's a wrap. We are witnessing the single most pivotal moment in this league's history, and we can't afford to waste it. It felt as if she was trying to dull Caitlin's shine just to make others look brighter. These players are absolutely in the right without question.
Cathy Engelbert, it's over. It's a wrap. Levels. This is the most important time in league's history.
I'm not really a fan of leadership in the W. I feel like they're failing us, definitely failing us as players. Everything Nafisa did, we back her.
2 minutes ago, Caitlin Clark has finally spoken out, directly taking aim at Cathy Engelbert in a way we've never seen before. And it could be a turning point for the future of the WNBA.
first of all, I have great respect for Fee, and I think she made a lot of very valid points. And you know, I think what people need to understand
is to be held accountable. I think that there are a lot of people in the position of powers in the WNBA who they might be really great business people, but they don't know shit about basketball, and that's got to change. I said I was going to be good, and I just messed up.
Damn! This was no longer just a player speaking out. It had become a national debate over Engelbert's future. Caitlin Clark's words had set off a wave of outrage.
I mean, everywhere. And I'm going to be good today. I am, because I'm just tired of our league. They need to step up and be better. Our leadership from top to bottom needs to...
That she has not already been removed from leadership.
When asked if Engelbert had contacted her after the controversy, Clark's response was blunt. No, that silence from the league's leader only intensified the backlash.
Had you heard that story from her before she said it publicly? And then have you spoken with Cathy Engelbert or heard from her at all since then?
No.
Thank you.
Clark added, "Well, I have great respect for Fee, and I think she made a lot of very valid points. We need great leadership in this time across all levels." In doing so, she publicly backed Nafisa Collier's criticism. Caitlin Clark has spoken, the truth is out, and this is only the beginning. Stay tuned for what's next. Like, subscribe, share. Criticism of Engelbert.
Well, I mean, first of all, I have great respect for Fee, and I think she made a lot of very valid points. And you know, I think what people need to understand, you know, we need great leadership in this time across all levels. This is straight up the most important moment in this league's history. Well, this league's been around for 25 plus years, and this is a moment we have to capitalize on. So that's honestly what I would say. I think there's, Fee said it all with what she said, and I think the points she made were very valid.
Collier herself
The last 18 months for this basketball league, and all these fans come in. I always refer back to this. People forget MLB was dead for 5 years after they closed the season down in '94.
Another outlet stressed, Clark's remarks come at a time when the commissioner's leadership is already under scrutiny. The backlash is spreading quickly. The media storm was impossible to ignore.
I am tired of our league. They need to step up and be better. Our leadership from top to bottom needs.
Admitted, you can't say anything otherwise, they're going to fine you. Her words revealed the fear players feel under the commissioner's leadership and highlighted why Clark's support carried so much weight.
I can't even remember some of the stuff Sophie Cunningham got fined for. Oh, just a TikTok about referees, and then she got fined obviously for saying on her podcast. What was it? She's been fined for every episode of the podcast. One of them was literally saying Paige gets a good whistle.
When Caitlin was asked whether
we're going to be seeing every team in their exit interviews after what Fee said, just attacking Cathy Engelbert and attacking the league. And you know what? Fair play. I'll talk a little bit about the Fee situation and how it seemed like Fee literally just held the Caitlin Clark weapon there and just used Caitlin Clark to get what she and the league wanted.
Reports noted that Clark's comments have already sparked national attention, with analysts insisting Engelbert must either respond or step down. The pressure was building beyond the court.
After what has been built,
Engelbert had contacted her. With no public clarification or defense from Engelbert, Clark was left to face the situation on her own.
Cathy.
Players voiced collectively.
We're going to be seeing every team in their exit interviews after what Fee said, just attacking Cathy Engelbert and attacking the league. And you know what? Fair play. I'll talk a little bit about the Fee situation and how it seemed like Fee literally just held the Caitlin Clark weapon there and just used Caitlin Clark to get what she and the league wanted.
The commentary continues. Cathy Engelbert doesn't reach out to clarify her statements, to clean up her statements. This lack of response only intensified criticism from both the media and fans. Stands clear. The spotlight underscored Engelbert's silence against Clark's willingness to speak openly.
I promise you, we aren't going to play until they give us what we deserve. That's kind of where it's headed, unfortunately, which would be the dumbest basketball decision business-wise ever, considering the momentum that the W has. Bravo. She gets it. She absolutely gets it. If you end up in a lockout, it is disastrous. Disastrous.
Unprecedented star power.
So, as you can see, man, everybody is agreeing with what Fee said, especially after the statement Cathy came out with. Look, I think the same thing Stephen A. said. It's time for her to resign, man. It's getting bad. It's getting really bad for her. And I really feel like Caitlin exposed the main thing that is the problem with Cathy, and that's relationships. She don't care.
We're going to be seeing every team at their exit interviews after what Fee said, just attacking Cathy Engelbert and attacking the league. And you know what? Fair play. This highlights the wave of public backlash. Caitlin was asked about Collier's remarks and responded, I think she made a lot of very valid points. This is the most important moment in the league's history. Her words placed her squarely alongside Collier's criticism of Engelbert.
Letting everybody know what Cathy Engelbert says and thinks about Caitlin Clark. This has opened up Pandora's box, and Sophie Cunningham sees the opportunity. She's never been shy. She's never been withholding of how she feels.
She also reiterated that she still hasn't
never seen a level of excitement we've never seen in a women's game before. And ever since she has not been playing, the story in women's basketball has been just the fouls, toys being thrown on the court, Cathy Engelbert and the feast. It's been nothing good on the basketball side.
Media comparisons were striking, likening Clark's impact to Tiger Woods. Clark is the Tiger Woods tide that lifts all boats. The WNBA has gained far more from her presence than she has from the league. For critics, this illustrated Engelbert's biggest failure not capitalizing on Clark's heard from Commissioner Cathy Engelbert, even after the controversy underscoring just how out of touch the league's top executive is with its biggest star.
In this city right now, I can't imagine myself in a better place. So Kelly let it be known she's staying in Indy no matter what. I think she should leave once her contract up. That's just me. Sounds like USA basketball camp is coming Caitlin Clark's way this offseason.
Caitlin Clark stressed the need for stronger leadership, saying, "We need great leadership at this time across all levels. This is the most important moment in the league's history." Her remarks
gotta go. That's a weak-ass response. I'm going to say it one more time. That's a weak-ass response.
That's where we're going to stop with Stephen A. But you get his point.
Coverage emphasized Clark's absence as a turning point. The women's game desperately needs Caitlin Clark back. She created a level of excitement we've never seen before ever since she's been sidelined. The conversation has shifted entirely to Cathy Engelbert and the fiasco around her. This underscored how the commissioner herself had become the negative storyline.
The game needs CC back. The women's game definitely needs Caitlin Clark back. She brought a level of excitement that we've
underscored the urgency for better direction within the WNBA.
Oh boy. Cathy Engelbert, the WNBA, Caitlin Clark commented, quote, "We need great leadership at this time across all levels. This is the most important time in league's history." Fee said it all. Nafisi Collier said it all.
She went on to explain, "For me, it's all about relationships, whether it's with the front office, the commissioner, or teammates. That's the most important part of leadership." Her comment
right now, I can't imagine myself in a better place. So Kelly let it be known she's staying in Indy no matter what. I think she should leave once her contract up. That's just me.
"I am shocked that Cathy Engelbert still has a job. Cathy Engelbert needs to resign." That's a weak response. Even mainstream figures like Stephen A. Smith joined the chorus, openly calling for her resignation.
Stephen A. Smith, and we'll just go from there because Cathy's getting crushed.
Cathy Engelbert needs to resign. I am disheartened about how Nafisha characterized our conversation at league leadership. That's all you've got?
Hence pointed directly to the shortcomings of Cathy Engelbert's leadership style.
I mean, I think over the course of my career, and obviously you always want to become a better leader. And I think I've been around a lot of really good leaders in my life. And I've been very fortunate and able to learn from those people. And I'm trying to learn and grow every single day as a leader too. And I think for me, and I've said this many times, it is all about relationships. And that's the truth. And I know that's really
boot, a brace, knee brace. So right here, Sophie Cunningham, quote, "There's a potential lockout. I promise you we aren't going to play until they give us what we deserve." That's kind of where it's headed, unfortunately.
Clark didn't hold back, stating, "We need strong leadership at every level right now. This is the most critical moment in this league's history, and we have to seize it."
I have a lot of great respect for Fee. I think she made it a lot very valid points. He goes on to say, we need great leaderships, which we already shared that. Caitlin Clark said it's a really special time in this city.
really hard to say in professional sports, but you know, whether it's a relationship with your front office, whether it's a relationship with commissioner of the league, whether it's a relationship with your teammates, like that's the most important thing in leadership.
Sophie Cunningham echoed those concerns, bluntly stating, "I'm not really a fan of leadership in the W. I feel like they're failing us. Definitely failing us as players." Her words reinforced Clark's call for accountability at the very top of the league.
I tweeted out as a joke, Sophie Cunningham is going to be the first player in WNBA history to make negative money.